In the branch of philology that deals with texts which have only survived in manuscript or printed form, and whose autograph has been lost, identifying leading errors is one of the most important steps for reconstructing the history and relationships between different versions of a text. These are not just any mistakes. They are significant errors that are transmitted in a unique way and offer crucial evidence of how texts are related. This is why we call them leading errors, because they help guide the philologists in mapping the relationships between textual witnesses. In the previous module of this MOOC, we introduced the distinction between polygenetic and monogenetic errors. Polygenetic errors can be introduced independently by different scribes or printers. Because they may arise more than once, their presence in multiple sources does not reliably indicate a shared origin. By contrast, monogenetic errors only occur once, and are passed on exclusively through the copying process from a specific source. From now on, we will focus precisely on these monogenetic leading errors. Identifying such errors is a delicate and rigorous process requiring philological, historical, and linguistic expertise. The goal is not simply to spot anomalies, but to determine their genealogical value and how they can help to reconstruct the family tree of the text. Leading errors are generally divided into two main categories based on the role they play on textual analysis: conjunctive errors and separative errors. A conjunctive error is one that appears in at least two witnesses and was already present in the exemplar for which both descend. In other words, if multiple witnesses share the same inherent error, it means they are textually related. They did not originate independently, but instead descend from a common source that contained the error. For example, if witnesses A and B both carry the same significant monogenetic error, it is highly unlikely this has happened by chance. The most logical conclusion is that both A and B copied from the same exemplar, which transmitted the error to both. Conjunctive errors are therefore powerful tools for grouping witnesses into branches of the tradition. Separative errors, on the other hand, help us to distinguish between witnesses. If an error is found in one witness statement but not in another, this provides crucial evidence that the two are not related. For example, if witness A has a leading error that witness B does not have, we can assume that neither A nor B copied from the other, nor from a later copy that introduced the error. They therefore belong to different branches of the tradition.